welcome to Gran Turismo 7 and Dragon Trail. And, well, we're likely in for a very chaotic race, so welcome to the live, welcome to JCCR Racing. I'm the OG, the founder, but also the slowest racer amongst the group here. So let's get our brake balance to +2 and the radar back on. We're now ready to race from in the cockpit of the Lamborghini. If you're new to the show, welcome. Thank you very much for making it. Try to hit that thumbs up button because it helps the community grow with more. Oh, chaos already ensued. That, in my opinion, should be, the car should just be flagged off the track and his race is over. Oh my goodness. Ronan, what is up? Super Doofus. It's Friday Friends Night for part 2 of this live stream, as we'll take it to the lobby, and the lobby race is going to be a lot less chaotic than that, a lot cleaner, and are going to make a whole lot more sense. We started up in a decent position because we're running a 151.3 now for Dragon Trail in the GT4. Dano, the Texas Ranger himself, Dark J, our channel's very own, or our race team's very own Batman. Ronan, one of the Mr. Fast. You got Knight Rider Jim and Ronan, very quick drivers. The Knight Rider, that was a 80s show with David Hasselhoff and starring the Pontiac Trans Am, or was it? No, starring the Firebird. I believe it was a Firebird. And tonight is the tiebreaker for our live stream. We've got I believe it's the tiebreaker. No, we have a chance to tie it up. The challengers have won 2 races, and the JCCR team has won 1 race. So it's 2-1, and tonight we have a chance to tie it up for the week. Currently, season standings sitting at 6 weeks won by the JCCR team, and 3 weeks won by the challengers. But it looks like the challengers, they've got a really good chance to finish this week off with a win. And we got Super Doofus, our very own general manager. Don't forget to check out his channel and give him as many likes as possible. Give him a subscribe. Let's try to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get there before Film This GT, or TNS Film This now. Change his name to his channel to TNS Film This Games. And we're now running in 14 with a bit of patience and perseverance, despite getting booted off the track, and I bet their safety rating won't even be harmed. Let me know if you think the penalty system's been broken in the GT4 class this week. I feel it's completely broken, but Bernie Williams should now be an official team member. Oh, absolutely, agreed. Mr. B. Williams, or as for a long time I kept calling him Brittany Williams because that was the Williams I knew from Light Bright Nation. Mostly off-road Jeep channel. Oh, we're missing the basics. We were on the outside, but we did make it to the apex. We missed that by a quarter of a mile. Pretty easy to get a faster lap this time. So we were 20 seconds slow last lap. 107. Okay. Very slow going through Death Chicane if we were running the GT3 class, but for the GT4, fastest I've been able to go through there is only 110 miles per hour. A little trail braking, and back on the throttle a little early, so we're going to be going straight off the track there. We need to hold back a little longer before we get to pedal to the metal. This doesn't have that pull out of turns grip. Really great. The 911 is the king of cars when it comes to pulling out of turns with a whole lot of grip. McCrush saying, good evening, gentlemen. Alright, I gotta run at least 1 lap in the 151s. Full throttle through here. Catch the apex, but not too much. If you catch too much of it, it's gonna unbalance your car. You'll pop it up on 2 wheels and you'll probably pop yourself right off the track and then slam into that wall. All right, so we're running 1 second too slow so thus far on this lap. Ooh. Good thing there's ghosting, because he was coming back on the track and just owning the section that cars will naturally go through. We're going to try past Handshaker and Body City here. And driving this Lamborghini reminds me of a little shopping I did this morning, looking at an Audi, one of two Audi R8s. Again, 107. Not slow, not fast, just consistently average, but we are catching up to the entire pack here. At the 100, we start braking, trail brake, get it down into second for a little extra rotation, and we're still a little early on the throttle. And more chaos driving tonight as car either took themselves off the track because they're running traction control on 0 and caught just a wee bit of grass, or because there's smoke up ahead, and where there's smoke there's often fire. And I think we got a hot sauce driver up front, a real Donkey Kong. Just thinking back to Mario, where you'd have Donkey Kong just throwing barrels at Mario, preventing him from getting to the princess. Get back on the throttle nice and early. As soon as we touch that apex, we got to be back on the throttle. And I might be shifting this far too late. Yeah, gonna get some free positions, Tom. Absolutely, as the battling is just all out. Battle Royale. Yeah, I feel like Mario here. The only clean driver. Not here to clean anyone's pipes. Just to maybe empty mine. We have climbed up from a 20-second lag. Hey, Gaming 21, welcome. I am trying to not get any sickness off of eating chicken tartare here. And, we got a little chicken tartare, just a little taste of it or a whiff. Yeah, Super Doofus claiming the side view mirrors on Ronan's bagnole. That's French for whip or car. But yeah, looking at an Audi R8, but the affordable, the ones I can afford, have a V8, and they have a less exciting V8 than the V8 that's the flat plane crank 5.2 liter Voodoo engine coming from the GT350. Probably one of the last American V8s built to race car specs and available to the public. It has a similar architecture to the Ferrari 458 engine, and it sounds very similar to one. Oh, everyone's braking here. What's going on, boys? Some heavy braking. Try not to cause any damage, even if they brake, then we're way off on their speed. Oh, so much bumping and humping here, they're just slowing themselves down. Yes, Tom, General Manager Tom, let us know about the race either Saturday or Sunday. We are all accustomed now to the time shift. Oh my goodness, they all break through here. They noob it through. I thought I was Lieutenant Slow, but these guys are even slower than I am. Please don't hit, please don't hit. Ooh, he didn't hit, very nice, thank you. But will I get pounded in the rear? I don't get put on all fours and thrown into the wall. Thank goodness. I think we can take home a 7. A real climb up from last place. One more lap, and I think we would have probably been in 4th with another lap at that pace. Now let me turn on, take a moment to catch the live stream. Thank you, JCCR Pit Crew, for all the chat. I'm going to catch some of that. So can I survive Dragon Trail in sport mode for Gran Turismo 7? We survived, but that was chaotic. We did get completely booted off the track, but we made it through. We survived through. So thank you very much for watching part 1 of the live stream. If you want to catch more videos like this, you just need to like and subscribe, turn bell notifications on, because yes, we went from 16th to 7th. Thank you very much, Super Doofus, for that review, because I said 15th, and well, I was wrong, so not too shabby. Let me just save this up so we can turn it into a little bit of a video. Save recent gameplay, last 15 minutes of the whole race. Right there, we'll post that up shortly, because that was a pretty big climb and a good example of just perseverance, discipline, not letting yourself get shaken up by the world around you, and those are important life skills to have. I wish I would have had them when I was 18 years old. Had them when I was 16, but then I don't know what happened. Lost a lot of confidence. So Mo Crush, good race to you, Mo Crush. That was a good race, minus 1 bad driver. And let's see, did anyone's safety rating actually go down? Very, very few, just 3. So we might have very, very well been hit off track and not even have the driver's safety rating go down. And where did ours? Ours went up. Great. Now, welcome to part 2 of the live stream. My favorite part of really right now any video game. And it's racing. It's one of my favorite parts of my day, actually. It's racing with the JCCR racing team versus the challengers. Last night, one little incident. I was getting banged so hard on the straightaways. I cut myself out of the race just so I could kick the person out. So it is JCCR race clean or kick. So you can look for the lobby in just a moment. Let's get this set up. All right, I'm in, and I can check to see when this race is up. The rest of the season will be on Sundays. Right on. I love that, because Saturdays are going to sometimes have a little bit of pickleball, but pretty much always, now that it's getting warmer, less deathly cold, I'm going to be hitting up those pigeons, so that works for me. And some of us end up working on Saturdays, and if I ever have to work on the weekend, it'll almost certainly be Saturday, so I can respect Sunday, which is a rest and relaxation family day, a day for family and spirituality. It's my Sabbath. All right, let's get it on, folks. Get your PS5 started up, get those engines, little computing engines revving. Yeah, live stream doesn't count for work for me, because I have fun with you. Maybe no sport mode would be the rule, but lobbies, I always have fun with y'all. But I have done a little bit of live streaming. If I have a moment, sometimes I'll see that someone in our crew is having a live stream, and I will go take like a quick 10-15 minute break, eat quickly, and watch one of your live streams. Here we go. Forza, for example, Mustang, Drifter, Philness, Super Doofus, more watching his videos than live streams. But here we go. JCCR Sprint Race, Clean or Kick. That's how you can find us. Or if you've added us as a PS5 friend, that will be pretty easy. It's Friday night. I've got a feeling we've got 9 in the live stream, so we'll make space for 12. That'll allow 3 challengers. Why not start at Watkins Glen? We love this track, right? It's our home track. That and Daytona. The wife and I are still talking about seeing if we put the work forward to make not quite Daytona, but somewhere in Florida, maybe more the Tampa Bay area. That would officially make Daytona not the whole team's, but our home track. But we've got several racers that live near Daytona within a couple hours. All right, already at 7. Okay, we're going to have a good night tonight. I got to switch up the car, folks. Don't forget this. Now that we've got a new muscle car, the race Camaro, maybe we will need to do a little muscle car, maybe like a Sunday drive, a Sunday lobby, and we'll take cars that we would drive on a Sunday so we can make it something like 500 horsepower max, and then maybe limit it to 1960s or up to like 50s, 60s, and 70s. And if you got a tuned up 50s or 60s car, you go for it. There it is. B. Williams made this. Slow Aim King. Right on. I like that. Slow Aim King. When I'm doing 12, hitting up pigeons, I am slow aim, and I'm really practicing getting off quickly, especially that I've only got an 18.5 length pipe, we'll say. Don't want to get flagged here. Racing sauce, 5 laps. Yeah, it's doable. Last lap's going to be a wee bit challenging. Yeah, Gaming 21. We got the JCCR family in here. We've got 11 out of 12 racers. Do we have B. Williams? Has B. Williams made it in? Oh, so EB. We'll kick EB out. Not quite the type of challenger we're looking for. Heartbreak Kid. Oh, HBK. Hasn't he raced with us before? I believe HBK has. So we'll leave him here for a moment. Da boy Troy B, at least he's quick, but not so safe. Oh yeah, B Williams is up here. Okay, great. I'll check in. Oh, we've got Super Doofus in the house, and Super Doofus, you're in the C League, so you went down a rating. I went down a rating. Monza, I think, broke our backs, our banks. It broke us beginning to end. EB, no thank you. HBK, we'll give him a chance, a try. We'll organize the grid here. We'll put Remy near the top with Super Doofus. And then I'll try to get a non-JCCR, a challenger up there as well. I'm D, so I'm officially Mr. Slow, Lieutenant Slow. I don't want to downgrade myself to Mr. here. Didn't spend 7 years in higher ed and hurt my back in the military to just be called Mr. We got, let's see here, our A drivers. We could bring Dano and Williams down. Oh, Remy is D with me as well, so let's put Remy ahead of me. And let's bring Dano down a little. B Williams down. We're missing Knight Rider tonight, I guess. Super Doofus saying he's a B at Watkins. Yeah, I'm probably a bit of a B at Watkins too. Maybe bring Dark J down. A couple here. Almost snuck by, and Gaming 21 up. I can't remember Gaming 21. What is your rating? Oh, CS. So you're going to be at the top then. With we'll try out HBK at the top too. HBK, we're giving you a chance. Don't get kicked out, buddy. And where do we'll try an unsafe rating driver at the top. I'm going to do something that might have everyone a little frustrated, but it'll only be for one lap. And Gaming 21. Yeah, Gaming 21. So there we go. We got, I know you're JCCR, not Challenger, but we got 2 Challengers ahead of you. So watch out. I'm going to be in 5th. Almost gives me a bit of... Oh, there'll be enough room. There's a lot of... I've got a feeling a lot of these EBs are going to get kicked out. And we're going to start up with 11 racers. So that should hold the position. Because people that come in are just going to find, oh, they're in a race. I don't feel like waiting, and they'll go somewhere else. Let's get the gloves on. Remember, these races are about gloves on, not gloves off shenanigans. All right, let's get ready to rest. Let's get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Get those engines started. I'm going to drive -1 here to make sure I don't over-rotate, lose control of that rear. Presidente, I know that beverage. I know that beverage quite well, and it is very refreshing on a beach. Heck, refreshing wherever you take it. The hotel room, the beach, the pool. It doesn't even taste that bad when it's not cold, but when it's ice cold, oh, is it ever oh so good. And we make it past the El Presidente car. Our car reminding you not to text and drive, not to look at your phone, don't text, don't look at it, don't put it in your hand. Stay safe, don't run over anyone or anything because you're playing around with your phone. Keep it in your pocket or your bag. And here we go. Let's see if we can hold this podium position, currently in third, but the race has just started. We got the boy Troy, one of the challengers, up in first. Gaming 21 chasing him down, and I'm in hot pursuit as well because the challengers thus far this week are running at 2-1 lead on us. We're running a deficit, folks, and we've got a chance to tie break it and have to break it up on the weekend, maybe with something really weird. And well, no, I don't want to. When we do a lobby that is really weird and awkward, like muscle cars, I'll at least give you, like, you know, a day's notice so you can practice up. Oh, I'm okay, good. I can tuck in now. Screaming Mazda, driven by B. Williams, slams past us. Our doors are officially blown off. Well done, B. Williams, for keeping it safe while I was kind of all over the place. Thank you for helping me not end up with egg on my face, because while I was all over the place, if there would have been a contact between you and I, that would have been my fault. I'm not being easy on these tires, as we can hear from the squealing. We've only done one lap, and the tires are basically a fifth used up. You can't really safely take them down to zero, so I'd say they're actually already more like 25% used up. No putting it into six. Oh, and we went through there quick as we actually close up the gap here. So we are B speed for this track. It can only be consistent lap after lap. I'm gonna sneak on by. Oh, I was a little dirty there too, Ronan. I saw what I thought was an opening, so I tried to sneak on by. We're 3 wide. Ronan and I try to sneak on by. Does it work? Oh, Ronan, I made a slight contact with Ronan there, so I was a little hard on the brakes, causing a slingshot effect with Gaming 21 that was behind us. Was not testing the brakes on Gaming 21 to try to get him to crash out by me slamming on the brakes. I had no choice. I was in a position to hit those brakes hard, and even at that, gave a slight contact to Ronan in front of us. And we've got Ronan up in third, chasing down Dubois Troy, who's supposed to be an EB, but he's clearly much faster than the E-speed rating. And then up in first, we've got B. Williams. Remember, folks, never give up. Oh, I forgot to brake. I forgot the brakes. Mowed a lot of grass, took out a lot of dandelions there. There's going to be a cloud of white dandelions back there, and I will probably drop 3 positions here. Oh, there's some sort of major crashes behind me. The 5th place is 13.88 seconds behind, so some very naughty driving must be going on by, that must be some stranger danger in full effect. Oh, and the sound of this car reminds me, this year, let's, for the channel, either remove the mufflers on the 911. It's not as if I daily drive it and I'm going to be making a ton of noise and traffic. I jump on the highway and that's it. I drive, 1 minute in a residential neighborhood and then I'm on the highway. That shouldn't be bothering anyone. I don't come back late. I am not a partier. But either remove the mufflers and save a lot of weight, or just delete them all to do it. Leave them there and do a pipe delete. All right, we're on a slow 151 that time around. 147 the time to be. It's faster than I've ever been able to take this track on. But we did run a 149.9 earlier, so about 2.3 seconds slower than the fastest lap. Not so bad when you're racing against legends like B. Williams, Ronan, Super Doofus, Dano, Remy, and soon Knight Rider Jim. Dark J. Boo, of course. Remembering at this time to actually slow down for the bus stop. Throttle back as soon as we see the nose is going to clear it. All right, let's see. I got lost in my mind. Kind of almost thought I was talking, but I was only talking to myself, I guess. Inner workings inside my mind. A worrisome place to be. Whew. Almost had to stop there to avoid the wall. And I see the tires are starting to feel the tires. They're a little long in the tooth. A wee bit tired, starting to tire. The tires are starting to tire. All right, let's see. Do we come in? Still not matching that 149. Way off. Running a slow, consistent 151. Will we be able to catch up to the boy Troy? Oof, he'd have to have quite a bit of trouble on his tires. But who knows? The bus stop here. If you don't have a ticket for the bus stop, they will do not let you on the bus. You do not pass go, and you do not collect $200. Oh, even with the conditions of the tires we got through there, great. There, the apexes can definitely help keep the car directed, almost like a train on tracks. Tires are actually far from being cooked. They're doing great on this 5 laps at Watkins. We are closing down the time with his name is Boo. The boy Troy. Oh yeah, we've shaved 2 seconds off for this half lap. But we probably needed one last lap to get the pass in. Oh, I think he's struggling with the tires as we've now shaved quite a bit of time. I think he pushed his tires too hard, and they are, yeah, he's up in the grass. His tires are cooked. We need 2 more turns. Oh, I think we got it. Do we have it? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, and he hits us. Oh. The boy Troy showing his E-driver skills there, his E-safety level, or B safety level. But we made the pass and we pick up podium despite some all-ego driving. That was chaotic. I think I need to cool off and have a sip of water. Marciello! 1-1-1! I didn't win, but it is a win when you make it in, buddy. Battlestar. Yeah, that was a bit of Battlestar. Good job, Ronan, a.k.a. Mr. Battlestar. My boy Troy, bye-bye. Or do we just keep him and Batman him? Let's keep him. Open season on the boy Troy. Feel free to Batman him into another realm, spear him into another stratosphere. And let's see here, Ronan for the win. I hadn't seen that. Okay, that's why people are congratulating you. I just assumed we had B. Williams. So there we go. 1-0 for the JCCR team. And we need a spot for Jim, and we're heading up to El Seca, where I am El Succo. C rating for safety. Sorry, buddy, you're out of here. And that boy Troy is on strike number 1, but it was on a straightaway. He's going straight into the Batman position. Ooh. We need another spot. Marciello got in, but we didn't get Knight Rider, so here we go. EB can go. Not a big loss, and here we go. 11 out of 12 spots. Now, did anyone have trouble with HBK? Because I don't understand how at one point there's like 13 and a half seconds between HBK and myself. So I'm thinking there is obviously there had to be some sort of major accident there. Can we actually catch the replay here? Okay, no, I can save the replay. But no, I don't think I can go back and catch that. So let's head up, crank it out to Seca here. Yes, Jay Rizio making it in. Yes, good job, Knight Rider Jim. Thank you for making it in for our Friday night Friends night. We're running the lobbies, and we're running the season competition where it's 6 wins, 6 weeks won by the JCCR team, 3 weeks won by the challengers, but they've got a strong chance of winning this week as we're down by 1. They've got 2. The JCCR team has 1, night 1, and Seca right here. It's a short one. Let's do 7 laps at Seca with softs if you want, but you can slam on those mediums if you're worried. Good luck. This track I think is pretty hard on tires. Depends on the car you're driving, depends on how you're driving. But folks, if you like this track, give it a heart. You've got little like icons on the side here when you're chatting. You can give it a heart or give it an emoji, depending how you feel about this track. I really love the flow of this track, but that's how I feel about this track. It often gets me frowning. I love it. I have so much fun on it, but it's such a painful track. It's a punishing track. It's a pleasure to drive. Face red, droopy eyes. So yes, I am Johnny from Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. You can catch that on YouTube. And we can put Super Doofus in the back. Marciello, let's get you up at top. Put you up in the Bunny Challengers position there. Da boy Troy was actually very quick, but a little dirty. So punishment 1 is going to be to throw him down a little. Punishment 2 is that open season is on him. Open season is upon him. You can feel free to give him the Batman if you so choose, or you can keep it clean and classy. I'm a D speed, so I will put myself right below Remy here, with that boy Troy behind me. B. Williams, good climb up. Let's get Dano a little higher. Let's try Dano up right here. Let's get B. Williams winning the last one and being incredibly quick. Let's give him a bit of a challenge there. Knight Rider Jim, you're world-class fast. Oh, HBK looked to be clean for what I saw. Very nice. Thank you for that FYI. FO little. Whoa, we've been outnumbered quick. Yeah, B. Williams, indeed. Indeed. And B. Williams, again, I love the livery you made for me. Love the pink and the blue. Very unique. Very different, but actually colors that I didn't think went together, and I say that. But I've got a pink and blue tie that was bought for me for Father's Day by my wife and daughter. And I wear it with a blue chemise, blue collared shirt, and a blue blazer. So There we go. T. Copeland. Oh yeah, A+, you're starting in 12th position. Welcome, T. Copeland. And T. Copeland, let's play again sometime. Make it back, man. Make it back. And good to see everyone again. Hope you're ready to put the pedal down to the metal. That means throttle in. And actually, the brake pedal will need to go to the metal a few times as well. Yeah, bubblegum colors. Dano, well said. Hubba Bubba. Right, Hubba Bubba was blue and pink, if I recall correctly. And Juicy Fruit was blue and I think orange. Blue and red. Dano, thank you for the nitrous. I needed that. Oh, that was actually an amazing speed burst. Over revved it now, first gear twice. Oh, double over rev twice, first gear. And I've been nitrous into first place. Lucky me. I might also be the only one on soft tires, because soft tires for 7 laps, probably a bit of a wild move. Oh, I wrecked it. That was all my mistake. Jay Rizzo, who started in last, is currently in last. Got 20 to 25 seconds to get the gravel off the tires here. I've spent all winter looking at the Shelby GT350 sitting in the garage, and don't get me wrong, but I prefer my 1999 Porsche 911. Let me tell you why. I'm going to have to make a YouTube video on this, and I'll elaborate on it over on Johnny's Car Care and Review, so do subscribe to that channel. But the 911 is more connected to the road, and in the sense that you feel the road more, that hydraulic steering instead of electric power steering. Don't get me wrong, the GT350 has incredibly fine-tuned or finely calibrated and programmed electronic power-assisted steering, but it does remove some of the feel of the road. One of the best ones out there, but removes some of the feel of the road. And the GT350 is a great track car. It is more fun to drive at full out, which means, 10 tenths. When you're driving a car at its full capacity, the Shelby GT350, the 2017 Shelby GT350, is more fun if you're driving it at, 8 tenths to full out, 10 tenths. But that's not my regular driving. My regular driving is going to work or taking a mountain road. And as such, with the Porsche 911, you feel the road more, you're seated lower, it's 800 pounds, 700 to 800 pounds lighter, so it's more responsive with the steering when you turn in. Hydraulic steering also helps it be more responsive, feel more of the road. The seat is like pretty much right off the ground, and with the engine behind you, and it being rear wheel, and it having a light front end, you really feel like you have to work the car, but that the car is working and working to help you. It's a weird feeling having the engine behind you when you add gas. Well, one, it's just amazing and glued to the road when you're powering out of the corner. But it does feel when you give it gas like the back end is doing part of the turning. So it feels like you have to work it to make it work. And when you work it right, it's very gratifying because you really feel like, hey, I put the work in here, reading the road, taking in the data, putting in the inputs, and that both myself and the car worked to, get me through that turn and survive. So it's very involving. And your ability to drive the car is constantly evolving. You feel every crack. It's very responsive on turn-in. It's not as comfortable over bumps. 2017 Shelby GT350, more comfortable on bumps. Much more of a track car. Much better sound, much better sounding engine. Amazing, it's a race engine. It's probably the last race engine that'll be put into an American sports car. And we'll get less and less of them, even out of companies like Mercedes and Ferrari, BMW. It's an absolutely incredible car, the GT350. But to really have fun, you need to take it off. You need to either drive it in a legal and dangerous manner on the main roads or take it to a track. Whereas the 911, you can be driving that at like 5 out of 10, 6/10, so driving it 60% of its capacity, and you'll still feel like you're going fast, even though you'll be going the same speed as the same route with the GT350. You can have more fun at medium speeds, because let's face it, the Shelby GT350 with the sound of the engine is more fun at the slowest speeds, because idling in that car and sitting in the car is exciting and feels amazing. You don't actually have to even drive it anywhere to really feel like it's special. And the 911, sitting in it when it's just idling, well, it doesn't vibrate much, it doesn't make that much noise. The GT350 has probably the best modern manual transmission and clutch from that Tremor. Porsche 911. It's very great. It feels extremely mechanical. That's also one of its appeals. The GT350 for a modern sports car / muscle car is extremely mechanical, but still a little more electronically refined, and the suspension more refined and better on a track. The fact that you can really feel the 911, it's special. It's special. You feel like you aim it safely aim it a little. Like you get a little extra assistance from the car when you throttle down coming out of a turn. Whereas the Shelby GT350, it's more adrenaline when you drive it and more fear. It's very controllable. Oh, you do feel like the front of the vehicle is pulling you forward, and the 911 just feels kind of very natural. It's very hard to explain. It feels like you're just kind of floating along the track and that your brain is just controlling everything. Whereas with the Shelby GT350, you're constantly asking yourself, am I in the control? Is the car in control? And are we in control, or are we out of control? It's wild. It is wild. When you drive it, when you slam down the accelerator, it's more fun, obviously, than the Porsche 911. But when you're going into a turn or coming out of a turn, the 911 is just oh so special. So Kat will do a video comparing the two and explaining why the Porsche 911 is a more fun car to drive than the GT350. But of course, a GT350, newer car, more reliable, less expensive parts, more fun to collect, I'd say, if you want to collect it and drive it pretty often. Here we go. We are on lap 6 of 7. We're at between the 3 and the 4. We hit the brakes. We catch the apex. Are we closing the gap to the car in front of us? I'd be surprised. We got Legends in front of us. Remy is racing up there quickly. Can we catch up to him? And then we've got JCCR, Ronan, follow. Right ahead of him, B. Williams, Dano, and T. Copeland. A challenger in first. We are in trouble. because that would tie up this evening, and right now the challengers are ahead. They might just take this win and turn it into a 6-4 week. 6-4 season, 6 wins JCCR, 4 wins for the challengers. We still have another race to tie this up. And you can actually, normally though, I would buy a Shelby GT350 before even thinking about buying a 911 because of price. So for the 996 generation, you can get a Porsche 911 for half the price of a Shelby GT350, making it very attractive. Now, I've not been able to close up this gap here. Well, actually right now with Remy, we're closing it up. Oh, and I took my eyes off the track. And I even have a sticker there saying no texting and driving. That was basically the equivalent of texting. I took my eyes off of the road. Good boy, Troy. Good job finishing up in 5th. Well done. So that is 1. Let's see. Double check before I call it. And we have Dano. Thank you for putting in the effort and trying, but your softs were cooked. So T. Copeland with the 911 takes the win. So it's right now 1-1 for the evening. Let's see. Do the challengers win the week? Take it to the final race. And T. Copeland, actually, I got to tell him how it works here. It's his first time in. You win, you choose the next race. Oh, okay, so Du Bois Troy is actually at B speed rating, so that's quick. Let's get Super Doofus up for the next race. Oof, Sardinia, fantastic. So let's get Super Doofus up there again. Let's bring Boy Troy down just a wee bit from below the other Bs, and let's... Oh, Dark J. Hopefully you get Sardinia. Let's hope, Dark J, you follow into Sardinia for the last race of the night. And did he say B? Layout B? I think he said Sardinia. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see here. He said Sardinia A. Great. That's what we've got up and running. Mario. Who is Mario? Hey, Forza Canada. Welcome. Frank the Tank. Hey, Forza Canada. Thank you for making it in. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, Mario. Yeah, Chowder Pouch. Yeah, right on. Good to see you, Mario. It's been a while. Mr. Chowder Pouch himself. I am going to try to run the softs here. That was a little slow there. I guess I was intensely concentrated and not concentrated on the last race. So this is the tiebreaker for the evening. It's 1-1. The third race takes it all. We got a lot on the lines. But if we lose this one, not so bad. Out of the last 10 weeks, it'll make it 6 wins for the JCCR team versus 4 if they win this. Jay Rizio, we're just missing you, and possibly a 12th. We might have lost our 12th racer there. And, oh, we got a 12th in, and we're still missing Jay Rizio, so let's enter course and get, I said enter course. Not Inter, but Enter. Ooh, Dark J going on mediums. Ha! Forza Canada, thank you so much. Yes, good point. Don't be shy, folks. Hit that like button. Help our racing community grow, because with more likes, that just means the algorithm will favor this or just not disfavor it. We'll allow the content to be suggested to a few more people or put it in their scrolls, and from that we've got a better chance of growing the community. A bigger community means more racers, and more racers, of course, means more knowledge, and more knowledge means more power. And of course, aren't we all chasing after a little more power? Let's see what one lap does to the tires on this track. But if I recall, the tires get used up quite a bit here on the track. So we're many times really braking, powering out of turns. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Boston's in the house. Thank you so much, Boston, for making it in. What is up, buddy? How did your week go? There we go. We've had one lap of practice and should now have everyone up and ready. And I guess we'll try it out on the softs here. Oh, we're in the pit, so we actually can't start the race. Sorry, folks. Let's make sure everyone is going to be able to follow in. Oh, T. Copeland, A+. Let's get the Dark J up here a little higher. Give Dark J a chance. Give him a chance to be up a wee bit higher here. There we go. Let's get ready to not rumble. Let's get ready to race. Good luck, folks. Good game. Good luck, handsome friends. TGHF. Or, you know, good luck, have fun. That might be what that lettering stands for. Welcome to Sardinia as we take on the third race of the night. So far this night, the challengers have given us a good run for the money. It's now currently 1-1, and this race decides it all. Ooh, we lose half a second there, but not too shabby. We are off to the races. 2 wheels on the steering wheel at 10 and 2, and we're ready to pedal through the metal here. Remy looking good, nice livery. Ooh, oh boy, I'm in a bad spot that I shouldn't be in. All right, took half the car off the track, but we stayed accident free, so thank you to those around me. Thank you, Boston. We're gonna need it. Lots of spots to trade paint on this track. Collect insurance policies and phone numbers. All right, let's go. At the 100, we getting some full braking. And no, we were not too late. That was just the right spot. Woo! You gotta have fast reflexes when you're on the track. And there we go. And off to the races we go. All right, so we can go through there in 4th. First time we've gone through there in 4th. Good job taking the inside. I believe that's gonna be Remy. B. Williams, nice clean pass, inside pass. I did not block whatsoever there. I was asleep at the wheel, mentally texting. Great pass, B. Williams, and I don't think we're close enough to get him to break wind for us. If so, the effect is going to be pretty mild. And we're 4 seconds behind the top time, so we got moves to pull here. Oh, Boston, yeah. America runs on donuts. Oh, we spin ourselves out. And that means the crew is going to be right behind us. Oh, and I was on the throttle too early, costing me more time as I go into the wall there. Let's just try to follow the lines here of T. Copeland, an A+ driver. Great to have you in the lobby, mate. Top world-class, top driver. You're A+, you're one of the fastest in the world. Upshifted there to avoid an accident, or sorry, to avoid lost time, lost line. We're actually not getting destroyed too horribly by T. Copeland, so it is nice to be able to follow his lines. And that's what this channel is all about. It's about building. Lost a lot of time there. It's about building community and learning and growing together. Sometimes some drivers are going to be learning by learning how to mentor and coach at a better degree, communication skills and whatnot. And other drivers like myself are just trying to learn to be fast, learn not to crash, and learn to be consistent while building community. And if you make into the lives, try to make the live so you can chat live with everybody and be part of the JCCR Racing Pit crew. Beautiful church in the background. Hopefully not turned into a restaurant by now. One of our actually impressive churches in the city I live in has been turned into a restaurant. Kind of a devilish restaurant, really. Some weird paintings. Some would even say sacrilegious paintings. McQueen, great pass there. I left that open. I did not defend, and you did the right thing. You taught me a lesson that I should have learned when we got passed earlier by, I think, B. Williams. Hey, Love Kitty XO, thank you very much. Very kind of you. We're definitely having fun. Sport mode was a little wild, a little chaotic. As we got destroyed, we went from like 4th to 16th, and then went from 16th up to 7th. Oh no, I have not learned. Same mistake as last lap. Cannot run over too much of that apex there, but the lobbies have been great. We've only been hit by one rando on a straightaway. We really did not want us passing to take 3rd place from them at the very end of the race, essentially as we were crossing the finishing line. 10 and 2, keep the hands right there, no crossover needed. Oh, we got our last year's main competitor behind us. Remy and I ended up going into overtime together to fight for either 2nd or 3rd position. Figure out who would get, I think it was to fight over to see who would get silver and who would get bronze. Oh, I didn't block the turn again, but we have to hold on to it because we went through there at a decent speed. And we're still following McQueen. We're 1.2 seconds behind, 1.3. Let's see if we can close that gap a wee bit. Oh, we crashed out. We tried to get through there in 4th, and we couldn't make it happen. I got to get out of the way here. Wait until the car goes by. Get off the main strip here. Drive in the middle. And we're down to 10. Rufus and I can have a little battle for the last lap to figure out who will hold the 10th position. There we go. Now Rufus, let's chase down Rufus for the final lap. Can we catch up to Super Doofus here as he's 1.7 seconds ahead of us? Oh, he applies the brakes early, I believe. Yes, brake lights are on. Applies the brakes early, as I believe he's trying to get this gap a little closer between us. He's letting it up a little bit, so that we have a close gap so we can battle it out for the last few turns. Oh, those are the brake lights. Okay, no, we just came out of a turn quickly. And we're slowly closing up the gap here. Can we make it? We've got about 3 turns left. Oh, the grass slowed him down. Otherwise, we were dragging it, taking a drag race to the end, and we do pick up 10th. And let's see how the race went for those top of the chart, top of the grid racers. I spun myself out. All right, Marciello taking the win. Right on, Marciello. Fantastic. Oh, Dano for the win. Sorry. Dano for the win. Well done. Followed by JCCR J Rizio. So that is a win for the JCCR team, making it 2-2. We got to come back Saturday or Sunday to finish this race week, because right now we've got 6 weeks won by the JCCR team, 3 weeks, won by the Challengers. And we'll have to see. I put B. Williams down, I think, a little too far, so make it back, B. Williams, either Saturday night or Sunday night. Maybe we'll do this right after our main races. Actually, those are back-to-back because the semi-pro league runs, then the pro league. So maybe we need to try to find a time Saturday to see who is going to win the actual overall week. For the results, great games, everyone. That was really incredible race, good race, and of course, let's play again sometime. B. Williams, let me know in the comments section. Could you make it back Saturday night at this time? So Saturday night at 9 p.m. Now I want to remind everyone, in sim racing, don't forget to change your oil. But in the real world, do remember to change your oil. Do your maintenance on yourself. Sleep well, eat well, so avoid sugars. Try to get in a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, eggs. And this is not where I should be changing my oil here. Don't forget to change your oil, sleep well, eat well, exercise, and take care of the spiritual realm as well. Knight Rider Jim is in, so fantastic. We'll do this. The tiebreaker is going to come down Saturday night at 9 p.m. I spun and took my mirror back. So don't forget to change your oil, folks. Godspeed and God bless everyone. I'm not going to go into a little overtime chit-chat because we've got another race tomorrow night. But thank you for all those that make liveries for the JCCR racing team. Thank you to everyone who's made one for myself, subscribers. A special thank you to you. And the most special of all, and the greatest of all thank yous, to the members. Those that are a member to this channel, you're helping to keep the lights on. You're helping my wife believe and know that this is a business. So she lets me take the time to put into this, the time away from the family, because it is a little more complicated when you've got a 2-year-old and like a 12-day-old or yeah, 2-week-old child going on 3 weeks come this Tuesday. So I really appreciate everyone's support, everyone's help. See you back Saturday night at Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Take care of your health, take care of your friends and family. See you then.